Hey, what's up guys? My name is Ilyas and welcome to the 7th tutorial on jQuery. And in this tutorial we are going to start programming the chatbot. And if you didn't watch the previous tutorial, we just simply created this user interface right here, and you can download it if you want. But before we continue, I would like to get rid of this send button issue because I don't like the way it is displayed on the screen. I'll just do it by applying the position absolute to send button. So now it's fixed. So the first thing I want to do is the following. If I enter some text and press the enter key, it creates a new line, which is normal, but sometimes I want to have the message sent when I press enter. So why don't you just create a simple checkbox down here saying press send on enter. So this is what I want to do first. So let's just create a checkbox real quick. Input type equals checkbox and ID, I don't know, enter. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so now we have a checkbox, but we don't have any label for it. So we can create a label saying send on enter. Okay, great. Now we can actually start programming, but before we continue, first let's add jQuery to our document. And I hope you remember I was telling you to store your jQuery file locally, which I actually did right here. So I'll just copy its name, and my jQuery source is stored within this JS directory. I'll just save it, and now I added jQuery to the page. So now I can start programming. Let's just create a script tag and this jQuery function, which is very useful. If you forgot what it does, every line of code I enter between these two curly brackets will be executed only when the whole document is loaded. Okay. So since we are going to work with the text area today, we need to track the enter key press on text area. We need to select the text area first. And text area's ID is text box. So let's just select the text box. And jQuery has this nice built-in function called key press. And don't forget to say event here in the brackets. And now let's check if this key press function will fire every time you press any key, but we only want to track the enter key. So let's just do the magic, saying if event dot which is equals to 13, and 13 stands for enter. And if you're already familiar with other programming languages, you would have to know that. Okay, so if event which is equal to 13, the following should execute. And now we actually have to check if the checkbox is checked. Sounds funny. So now let's say if checkbox has ID enter. So let's select the checkbox. If enter dot prop, and prop stands for property, this is how I can ask if the checkbox is checked, and then you just open brackets and say checked, which is very easy because jQuery is very intuitive, it's very easy to work with. So if it's checked, the following code should execute. Let me make it look nicer. I'm afraid I forgot to put a dollar sign right here. Okay, so what we did now? Now we track the enter key press and we track the checkbox. So we just check whether it's checked. Great. And now we can actually test it by using the console. Say in console log, enter pressed, checkbox is checked. Yeah, let's just open the console and make a test. So nothing happens because I didn't check the checkbox, and now I check the checkbox and enter some stuff, and it says enter press checkbox is checked. But as I see, it creates the new line anyway, so we want to prevent it to create the new line. And so jQuery is very simple and has a very simple syntax. So it's only event dot prevent default, and that's it. Now it should work. The new line, no new line should be created. Yeah, it works. I enter the text, I press enter, it doesn't create any new line, and it kind of sends the message. And in this tutorial, we'll really learn how to send this message to the chatbot. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned this stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Have a nice one.